What's going on, guys? My name is Sophie Staygold. I'm here with BaBylissPRO, and we are going to talk about the different types of blades that we have on our clippers. So let me start off with a couple options. When it comes to clippers, depending on the user, we have different options that you can interchange on all of our clippers. Here is the Gold FX. What it comes on this one in particular is the taper blade. Taper blades are one of the easiest blades to use, especially if you're a beginner, because you have that natural bevel that's going to assist you when you are fading. So when it comes to your work, you're allowing yourself to have a softer finish, and that's why you would want to choose a taper blade. The next blade I'm going to talk about is our graphite fade blade. Now the difference with this is that you have the edge a little bit more flat compared to your taper blade, which has more of that bevel shape. With the fade blade, a lot of people prefer this because they want something that's going to work tighter to the head shape. A lot of barbers really like this for detailing because that bevel is not there. They're allowing the blade to sit closer to the scalp, which can help them really define their cuts. Now, if you put those two blades together, you have a newer style blade. This is called the Gold Titanium Wedge Blade. This is going to be the best of both worlds. You have a flatness to the blade, but at the same time, you have a bend right here along the tip that allows you to have that extra bit that allows you for extra great detailing when you're working with your fades. This is one of my personal favorites because you're getting the best of both. Very easy to zero gap. All of our tools, any of these blades that I just spoke about, the graphite taper blade, the fade blade, or the gold titanium wedge blade is all interchangeable. So you can switch to your favorite blade depending on what you like more. There's not really one blade that is better than the other. It's just down to the preference of each user and what they want to use it for. For someone that does a lot of cuts and needs to detail cuts, a lot of people prefer a wedge blade. For people that are slowly getting into the industry, trying to get more comfortable with the tools, they're going to more typically want to use a taper blade because it's going to help all of their adjustments when they're working with the hair. Now, those are just going to be all of our clippers. Now we're going to talk a little bit about trimmers, because trimmers are equally as important as our clippers. They're going to be the things that are going to help you really define your cut, really have nice clean edges before you go in with a razor work or a foil shaver. So one of the first blades we're going to talk about here, this is going to be your standard blade. And when it comes down to any of our blades, again, they are all equally interchangeable. You can put any type of blade that you want on your trimmers. So for this one in particular, we have the standard blade. This is going to be the best of both worlds. We're going to start with this one because it's a very popular choice that a lot of people like to use. It's good for edging. It's good for removing bulk. Now, the difference when it comes to trimmer blades that you really want to remember is the blade is, you can tell the difference between the blades by how spaced the teeth are. So for the standard, that's going to be your in-between. Then you have your deep tooth blade, which the difference between the two is your standard blades the teeth sit a little bit closer while the deep tooth blade sits a little wider. And the difference is when you have wider gaps in the blade, that's allowing more hair to rake through the blade, so you're able to remove bulk a lot more efficiently, and it's a smoother feeling. So these two options here, this is the Gold FX trimmer, and this is going to be your low pro trimmer. Two different body types depending on the user. We made a variety of different ones because every barber, every hairstylist prefers something a little different, so we have something for everyone to enjoy. All the different blades can be interchangeable at any time. I hope that my explanation helps you figure out what is the right blade for you to fit your clippers and your trimmers.